Hey ladies and gentlemen, let me show you a show that just happened in LA. It's a convention, child approved, you can bring your family, everything is Gucci. And I know many people keep telling me, why do you care so much? Because I'm a father. I'm very active. I spend almost every Saturday and Sunday with my kids because I enjoy it. I'm the iPad of my kids. Don't we need more fathers in this life? I mean, I can also go to this convention maybe and I could buy my son one of these bottles so they can slurp it.
What the hell is even that?
Because I'm sure there is no weird intention behind it. There's nothing you're trying to normalize. It's not like we haven't been predicting so many things that you said is not happening, and for some odd reason, like when 1 or 2 or maybe 3% is doing it, oh, it's a new normal, you need to go with it.
I will send you to Jesus.
Why do you care so much? Why do you push it in my face? Of course I'm gonna talk about it. You pushed it, right? You started, right? So if you put it in front of me, I'm gonna question it. That's normal pattern behavior. Guess what? You wanna celebrate Mother's Day too? Okay, let's go to Arlington. We're not gonna force this on you. And I'm like, it's kinda weird. It's going too far. That is the thing. Don't be surprised that you keep pushing something in people's face when everything right now is either pink or something else. You saw the first video in the beginning. Everything is pink. But babe, by the way, so the colors don't have a gender. I'm like, okay, that's kinda true. But you keep using it to represent femininity for some odd reason. So you're playing both sides. And I find it rather weird. All I can say is, be careful where you take your kid. People should be able to live the life that they want to live. I totally agree with that. But do not come tell me that you're not guiding kids in a specific direction. Because everywhere I keep seeing you, nothing else can convince people of another belief because you think it's wrong. But when it seems that it's the new norm of society, which is a very low percentage, you decided to push it in schools. So in fact, there is no way that you can escape that specific indoctrination that you say doesn't exist because you decided that that is the new normal.
But my point is that they play this game where they make something an issue and then they ask why you're paying attention to it.
Well, they create the problem because they believe they have the solution.
And because the dialectic gets advanced that way, right? Because now you need to moderate it. Okay, you didn't even have a position on this before, but now you need a more moderate position so you can find some kind of consensus inside a dialectic that was created for you artificially.
Yeah.
So this wasn't even, you didn't need to have this debate. And now it's essentially you for not only to have this debate, but to move your position in that debate closer to whatever the progressive position is. And that is a key thing that people have to understand.
Exactly. And that's why conservatives end up letting go of cultural ground. Because what happens is first, people understand that like marriage between a man and a woman for the purposes of procreation. Well, now contraceptive starts to become normalized and conservatives start to fight that. And then people start talking about gay marriage. And well, okay, now fighting contraceptive seems outdated. We're going to try to fight gay marriage. Now people have decided that two men can be married, even though that's literally impossible given the definition of the term. But now they're saying that we can trans children. A man can become a woman. You go over there and you try to fight that. Well, now again, they're pushing it onto kids. So conservatives jump from fight to fight to fight to fight because the left keeps setting new fires and we abandon everything.
I got a question. And this is a conversation that was happening that perfectly articulates the issue that I'm seeing right now. It makes me believe that we are fighting for something that's always changing, and I'm just putting my foot down here. Because the moment they reach kids, I have to put my foot down. Because whatever is going to come now in the future, I am not going to challenge that in a middle ground. I am done with that. So I'm sorry that many times I talk about these topics, but the thing is, I want to protect my kids at a different level. And this is putting my foot down. I don't want you to come with all this stuff at schools. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you believe. Make your own baby and then let us disagree in class, and that's it. That's why I'm going to keep my mouth shut, because I try really hard to make this video available without Mr. Master Gangster is going to jump over here and be like, nah, we're going to limit it. Nah, we need to wait 3 days to approve it. Nah, I'm done with this. They're doing their best to silence a lot of people. So share, like, hit the bell notification, because hey man, as a parent, I really care about these issues.